Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not scrape the brawl. For these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of the tavern, claps his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee, and by the application of the second cup drawers on the drawer, when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, come, thou art as hot a jack as thy mood is in any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moody.
And what too?
Nay, and there were two such. We should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Why thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or hair less in his beard than thou hast? Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What I with such an eye would spy out such a quarrel. Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat. And yet thy head hath been beaten as able as an egg for quarreling. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street, but because he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. Didst thou not fall out of potato for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying his new shoes with an old ribbon? And yet thou wilt tutor me for quarreling.
And I was so apropos as thou any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple of simple.
Why my head from the capulets?
That might feel like her not. Follow me close, for I will speak to one of them. Gentlemen, good day. A word with one of you? I have but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow. You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion. Can you not take some occasion without giving? Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo. Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick, here's that shall make you dance. Sounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men, either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly of our grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure. Aye. Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. But I'll be hanged, sir, if you wear your livery. Marry go before to field. He'll be your follower, your worship, in that sense that call him man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell. I knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alice Staccato carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk? What wouldst thou have with me? Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives, that I mean to make bold withal. And as you shall use me hereafter, drive thee the rest of the age. Will you pluck your sword out of his pilcher by the ears? Make haste, let mine be your ears ere it be out. I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
The prince expressly forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt! Good Mercutio!
Where is it? Where is it?
I am hurt. A plague of both your houses I have spent. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What? Art thou hurt?
Scratch. Go, villain. Where is my page? Fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church board, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant for this world. A plague of both your houses, sounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain, that fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and Sally too. Your houses.
This gentleman, my near ally, my very friend, hath got this mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my cousin. O sweet Juliet, the beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened with the valour steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath espied the clouds, which to untimely here did he scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on most days doth depend, but this begins the woes must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
He gone in triumph, and Mercutio slain, away to heaven respective lenity. And fiery-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again, that late chouse gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both, must go. Thou wretched boy that didst concern him here, shall with him hence. This shall determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone. The citizens are up, Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence, be gone away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Which runner, the killer of Mercutio? Tiberius, the murderer, which way do you go? I don't know. Go ahead.
There lies that Tybalt.
Sir, get up. I take it thou to the prince.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child, oh prince, oh husband, oh the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman. Prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours, shed blood of Montague. Oh cousin, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, bid him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, but that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast, who, all as hot, turns deadly point to point, and, with a martial scorn, with one hand's beat, cold death aside, and with other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled, but by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and to it they go like lightning, for ere I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain, and as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes, but what the law should end the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your parts proceeding, my blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. But I will amerce you with so strong a fine, that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour and his last, bear hence this body, and attend our will, mercy but murderers, pardoning those that will kill.